I know some of you guys came a bit early, I think as early as 4 p.m., but we always plan to start at 7. So once again, I apologize on behalf of Africell. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Africell, I want to warmly welcome you all to this exciting press conference. I am Wakajan, Senior PR and Events Manager at Africell, and I am proud to be here today as we launch 2 groundbreaking platforms for young Gambian creatives. With me on the high table are some very special individuals whose presence reflect Africell's unwavering commitment to Gambian talent and youth empowerment. Our Chief Government and Public Relations Officer, Mr. Musa Sise, is with us. My dedicated colleagues from the Africell team, by Butei Modufai, and of course, 2 of our most inspiring brand ambassadors who were supposed to be here, or should I say, maybe they are on their way coming, who is Jezul and, of course, our Gambia as well. As you all know, these 2 are our brand ambassadors. I would also like to extend a warm thank you to members of the media who are here with us today. Your support, presence, and coverage help amplify our message and bring these opportunities to the wider public. We truly appreciate your partnership. Thank you all for being part of this special moment. Today, we officially launch not 1, but 2 major initiatives. First, the African Talent Hunt, a national stage created to discover, promote, and support raw Gambian talent in performance, dance, spoken word, comedy, and more. This is a platform where creativity meets opportunity. Second, we are proud to introduce the Africell Love Song Competition, a separate contest dedicated to finding the best original love song in the Gambia. This competition will kick off at a later date, and we will share those details soon. But let me share some key information about the Talent Hunt, which kicks off this weekend. On Saturday, right here at the official chill zone at the GCCI Trivia. Starting this weekend, Talent Hunt auditions will take place every Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. The format is simple. Come and perform, whether you are singing, dancing, rapping, or doing spoken word. We will record your audition. A selection panel will then review all the recordings and identify the most promising talents who will move on to the main competition. Please note, the audition sessions will be closed with only a small audience present to give each performer the space and focus they deserve. But rest assured, every moment will be captured and carefully reviewed. And this isn't just a greater Banjul event. Africell will take the Talent Hunt up country. We will travel across the country in search of the next big star of Gambian showbiz. Because talent knows no boundaries, and neither do we. At Africell, we don't just connect people through networks. We connect them through purpose. We believe in giving young people platforms that can launch their careers, build confidence, and inspire futures. To all aspiring stars out there, this is your chance. The stage is yours. Take it. And thank you to all of you who are here today. So right now, I would call on Empress Baji to continue, and I'm sure our Chief Government Officer and Public Relations, Mr. Musa Sise, and Baibite Modofai will also have some comments regarding the Talent Hunt competition and the singing competition. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen, for being here. Thank you for always responding to Africell's call. Thank you for respecting, thank you for appreciating. And in return, we want to return that gratitude to you all. My colleagues on the high table here, all very responsible, Mr. Mbaibite, Mr. Wakajan, Modufai, and of course, those on the other side, whether you are taking or capturing images. This is what we do at Africell. What we are here to launch today, and at the end, I know you have questions to ask us. We'll be very happy to respond so that you can run away with our message to the public. What we are here today is nothing new to what we do and live for. As a telecoms company leader in the market, hands down, there is no one like Africell in this country. We talk about figures and figures don't lie. That is why the country respects us. That's why the country, the state appreciates us. That's why we can happily go out and brag about those rights to be able to give back to the public in these manners. If you've been following Africell over the years, there's never been anything like Face of Africell in the Gambia. It's a one of a kind and still being talked about in terms of talent, in terms of trying to see and lift young people. The most recent of activities of this nature was BS Star. The BS Star, you all remember, if you've been part of it, was the most spectacular of competitions that has ever taken place in this country. And Africell started, Africell powered it, Africell delivered it to the delight of everyone who took part. Here we are again this afternoon launching two grand initiatives, two in one, a talent hunt and a love song competition that is for aspiring singers, songwriters to put their skills to the test. Whether you are a singer, a dancer, a choreographer, a poet, any sort of artist that you are welcome to be part of this competition, because we just want to support you. We want to tell you that discover yourself. We want to encourage you to go the extra mile. And that's what we do. That is why we also are ahead of everyone and everything in this country in what we do. And it's because of you people who are able to help us, who are able to stand by us, who've been here for us all these years. And it's also important to know that it is 25 years of Africell's existence in the Gambia. And that's no mean feat. And that's why we have the bragging right over those 25 years to make communication easier, to change lifestyles, impact people's life, and go to places as far as we can. So tonight, as we launch these two initiatives, we want to commend you, we want to ask the public, and you in the press and media to carry this message to the public, make sure that they seize it, and join us in the most spectacular manner to deliver what is expected of an institution like Africell. So on that note, I want to thank you all for your attention and would hope that you will go the extra mile equally by disseminating this information we had here for you. Thank you very much, everyone.
The point is, you have Waka, who is a senior man. You have Musa, who is a senior man. Right now, if you want to talk, I'm just a junior man and I'm not supposed to talk. But the only thing that I would say is it's just kind of a reminder. It's been mentioned by Waka and Musa, and that's the home of talent when you talk about Africell. We've been doing this for God knows how long. And this is not an exception to it. The only thing that I would do is to urge every person who has talent, be it poet, comedy, being anything, singing and all that. Whatever you have, come here and show it out. It's very important. Because if Africell is behind you, be rest assured that you're gonna go far. And this is what we are, and this is what we do. We empower young people, we empower artists from zero to hero. So take the chance, take the opportunity, and make it a one that is definitely worth doing. So on that note, I wish you all the best, particularly aspiring the aspiring stars. I wish you all the best. And again, I urge you guys to come forward, register, show your talent, and this is the right platform for you. Thank you.
Is the talent one, and the other one is the singing competition. It's going to be a love song about Africell. So that one too is the same price. So in total, we're giving out $1 million for the two competitions. It depends on who we're selecting. I mean, it depends on the selection process. So we're going to have different stages. We're going to select, for example, maybe 20 who will go to the next round, and then we start eliminating until we get to the final.
We come in there quickly. Firstly, your question about the last, that is fairness in fairness in playing fairness to all the participants in the competition. We don't thrive on trivialities in terms of what the participants expect, because where you have a judge who is independent of you, your fate is no more in your hands, it's in the hands of those people who have been identified and asked to do as a job. And the job doesn't matter whether you might think that you are the best in what you do, but when the panel of judges tend to sit and decide on what they think, it's out of your hands anymore. Just like any football team or any football match, you go and do your best. But whatever the referee decides stands. You can question it. You can only appeal at the end of the day, and that's it, and we move on. So we don't control that, and that's not our business. At the end of the day, the individual judges we've identified to do as a job, we solely rely on them to make sure that the best among the best out there are chosen and, of course, become winners. Whatever prize is out there is theirs for the taking. In terms of your first question as to how do Africell support or maintain these winners, firstly, it is the most difficult thing in sustaining artists in this country in terms of helping them develop their careers, because most of the time, finance is not there, and you don't have a backing of an institution like Africell to help you grow, go into studio, become a brand ambassador, and earn something that is a steady income. Because what most artists in this country will tend to rely on is their activities in terms of recording and performing. But when you can become a brand ambassador because of your talent and then have a steady income coming your way, these are one of the ways in which you, the artist, also can rely on and develop yourself, prepare yourself for even bigger events and bigger stage in which we, Africell, will be out there to support you. And these are some of the ways we can. We're not equally here to tell you that we're going to record your album or send you into studio. Those are your own initiatives in which you have to think how to go about it, and then Africell will find you on the way and then push you further. Besides that, if there's any other event that probably you're staging, you are rest assured that Africell is going to be there to support you. You know very well that there is no institution in this country, or there's no artist in this country, and I mean it, and I'm saying it for the record, no artist in this country who has never, in one way or the other, benefited from Africell's benevolence in supporting, encouraging, whether it's your events locally or whatever sort it is. So if you are someone there and you happen to be one person, then unfortunately, I don't think the guys on the table here who had been with Africell for the very longest of times and would be able to tell me, Mr. Artist X or Artist Y is the only one we've not partnered or supported in this country. I don't know one. So if you do, you please tell me. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we're going to start with the audition stage, and from there, we selecting those who are going through. But do remember, as I said earlier on, it's not only a Greater Banjul event. We'll be going off country as well to search for talent over there. And from there, maybe we're doing 3 segments, whereby we would eliminate those who cannot make it through until we get to the final. And the final, we're planning that maybe it will take place in November. That's our plan for the final competition. Yes. I think when we get to that stage, everyone would come to the Greater Banjul area for the main competition.
I'm going to repeat myself here once again. Africell is not looking for anything per se. All that Africell is trying to do is to impact is to contribute, is to support, is to lift youngsters, young artists, because we know what young people can do. We know how, talented or skillful they might be in some of their chosen arts. All that we do, if you know about our social corporate responsibility that we have and have been embarking on all these years and continue to deliver, you realize that what we are trying to do is that, because we're not asking anyone to come and pay anything to buy anything. All that we're asking you is, are you talented? Are you interested in the art to perform, to sing, to dance, to at least identify your skills that is in you? See how best we can help you build it up so that you can realize it. It can be a way of life for you, because dancing is a profession. Singing is a profession. Being a poet is a profession. All these are things that young people we're encouraging. If you are a startup, just like any business have startups, and then you want to lift them, you want to support them. So if you are an individual who believes that you have any of these skills that you want to better, that you believe can take you places, that you believe can give you a good earning and a better life than what you're experiencing, this is where you want to become. So please do follow us, be part of this thing. Just carry the message anywhere you are, whoever you are within the source of this country. We are here for you. We are trying to say, come out, see us. And the most important thing I also want to say is that now against November, we're talking about May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It's a long period, and this hunt is going to continue. If you've been following the talent shows on TV, Britain Got Talent, America Got Talent, these are ongoing shows for the last couple of years, and they're still ongoing. But in Gambia here, we don't have anything like that. What we tend to do is that, because it's the resources and, of course, the expertise to keep those things on TV, and, of course, the population. You look at those countries, they still have people coming and being flown from other parts of the world to be part of this competition. But it's strictly for Gambians and you and I in here to see how best we lift you. We give you hope, we give you reason, we inspire you to deliver. And of course, before you deliver, you have to discover yourself. We want to discover so that we can sustain you. But if you happen to be discovered, it is your responsibility to see how best you can take yourself to the next level with a little push from Africell. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Once again, also just to add to that Africell is all about empowering the youths and, of course, uplifting and giving youths opportunity. That's why we have our platform, and we're asking anyone who has a talent to come and showcase yourself, because our platform is here for everyone.
I just want to appreciate everyone's time, because it's of the essence. All of you had, one or two things to do, but you happen to suspend all that to be here with us. We at Africell are very grateful. We remain grateful and we remain indebted to the service you provide. So this is why we have to recognize your efforts every time. Here today, here with my team, and hopefully you will be seeing us, you'll be carrying us, you'll be traveling with us throughout this campaign, throughout this talent hunt, and encourage others who might not be here. Share the information, share the message, send them to us. Signpost them, ask them to find out from head office or call centers, and then we'll be able to give them more information that you may need, because we know as we move on, there's going to be bigger events where you will find yourself, where, as someone asked, the semifinals, where it's going to be like a massive hall where some of these people would have to be called in to perform to the delight of all those spectators. It's going to be live also on TV, on your social media platforms, on our social media platforms for the greater public. But for today, I just want to say, thank you to all of you for coming, all these outlets here covering us and following us. And of course, you, the press and the media, for as always being there with Africell. And as always, as I said, we are together in what we do. We are here just to lift. We're here to inspire. We're here to support. We're here to encourage. We're just here to make a difference in the lives of young men and women as artists. Because Africell is not about arts. Anything imaginable in this country, we've been involved. People find us in the arts, in the sports, in the agriculture, in the education, you name it. So here we are. Anything that we do, people find us, they get across what we do. So, but we just want to show our appreciation on behalf of my team here, Wakajan, Maibitai, and Modify, to say how much we appreciate you being here today. And this program is officially launched, the talent hunt and the love song competition that Africell just set out. Thank you very much.